God be with you, my friend. We are back again with the topic salvation in certain sufferings. There are opportunities of salvation in certain sufferings that we have to go through contain the seed of salvation if we accept them, offer them up to God, and we don't complain about them. In this life, nothing is that easy. Life is not easy for rich, for poor, for small, for big, for young, and for old. Life is always full of challenges, full of certain sufferings, full of some situations that are, in fact, simply unpleasant situations. What do we do with these situations? We have the story in the first reading, the prophecy of Isaiah about the suffering servant of God. He had a lot of sufferings. His suffering was coming from persecution due to the fact that he was preaching the word of God, bringing light and love of God to people who were downcast and downtrodden. This is a typical case of suffering that you cannot change. He accepted it. He offered it up to God. He accepted it in good faith because he cannot sacrifice the mission of saving people in order to please his persecutors. So he accepted the persecution, but offered it up to God in good faith, knowing that it will bring salvation, it will bring hope to the people. There are sufferings that we must change because it lies on our power to change it. There are sufferings that we pass away from by themselves, that will be solved with time. There are sufferings that we must accept. That is the one we call cross. Both in the family, in business, in work, in our own selves, in our own lives, with friends. It's everywhere. Jesus also had to accept the worst betrayals that you can imagine from his own very, very, very close friend, one that dipped hand in the same dish with him to eat, sold him out. His heart was rent with sorrow, but he accepted it. He offered it up because he knew that through this suffering, the salvation of mankind will come, and he's not ready to joke with that aim. So in our life, there will be sufferings, there will be challenges. Nobody is spared. Let nobody give you a false promise. There must be these challenges. The issue is, what do we do with them? If it is something that you should solve, that you can solve, the power lies in you to solve it. Don't be lazy. Don't over-pamper anybody, your husband, your wife, your children. Otherwise, they turn to be a scam monster in your home. Don't over-pamper anybody. Correct it at the moment. Then, there are things that you cannot correct. You see that it is beyond your power. Certain things that even is beyond the person that is having them. Certain situations that we cannot change. Certain economical, social situations, political situations that we cannot change. These are the things that we must accept and offer up so that we don't complain. That is the purpose of cross. Jesus didn't complain about his cross, so that we don't complain. When we offer up sufferings, they turn to become instruments of salvation. Nothing should be a waste in our life. Not even the tears we share. Offer it up. Give it to God. Don't complain. And so many people will be saved just through something that is paining you. Some sickness, you lie there, you can't help yourself. You must stay for 2 weeks lying. Offer it up. It will become an instrument of salvation. That is the logic of the cross. Jesus received the cross that he didn't bargain for. But because of the purpose of salvation, he accepted it, offered it up to God. He didn't complain. And when he died, this cross continued to save people till today. Don't miss your cross. Don't miss your salvation. And may the Lord be with you. Almighty and ever-living God, may you bless us this day and bless the Holy Week for us. Give us the power to live holy lives And may He bless you in all you do, in the name of the Father, of the Son, and of the Holy